The Lowdown 13 series. On display today, the Lowdown with the single bed up the front and the queen bed up the rear. Let's take a look at this van as it packs massive features, huge storage, and all the inclusions you need for your off-road experiences. The front end, the toolbox, 2 jerry can holders, 2 9-kilo gas bottle holders, and a storage box on the side with your diesel tank for the diesel e-dispatcher heater. On the front end, we have a nice long drawbar so you can get in those tight areas in a tight turning circle. Got the Cruise Master DO35 coupling, the ARC 750 jockey wheel, our front drawbar tap, as well as a gas bayonet. So if you bring that Ziggy or Weber, you can utilise that. Standard with the Lowdown, we have the 95 litre Evercool Down Under Series 2 fridge freezer, our front pantry boxes, small storage box here for your poles, anti-flap kits and other accessories. We've got 240 volt power as well as a small niche with our tray table. Generous storage outside for your kitchen, for your pantry options, as well as dish rack and sink, 4-burner gas cooktop and small prep area. Standard on the Lowdown is a 4-metre roll-out awning with anti-flap kits and a full canvas annex. Today on display, we've got our 270 JAWA freestanding awning. This is showing off outdoor living and what these hybrids are all about. The extra space created by having the 270 that wraps right around the back, keeping a bit of the weather off the rear end of the van and providing plenty of shade. Fitted to the Lowdown 13, we've got the 4 Lovells shock absorbers, the Koyo bearings, the off-road brake magnets, and the laser level wheel alignments done in-house before the van leaves the showroom. At the rear of the Lowdown, we have our dual spare wheels and our beautiful Eurovision 2 tinted windows. The Lowdown 13. Name the Lowdown for its low travel height. A travel height of 2200, allowing for better fuel economy, can get into those tighter and lower spots, as well as being able to store it in those lower carports. Now on the roof, we've got 600 watts of solar, and that's it. The solar is your only thing on this roof. The JAWA range does include the DRS, the antenna, as well as an aircon. Now let's jump inside and around the van and see where those units are fitted. The underbed aircon is the Truma Saphir. It's fitted here with your 3 ducts, so you still have aircon without affecting your travel height. Right, so on this side we have the Gusto dust reduction unit. So this is a 12 volt unit with the display panel inside. Simply every time you leave your location, flicking that on, and this will provide positive air pressure to inside the cabin, so stopping those dust from entering your van while on your off-road trips. We utilise the fold-away TV antenna on the Lowdown series. Each time you set up at your camp, simply plugging into the antenna inlet and placing your TV antenna in your rabbit ears in the best location. Standard on the Lowdown 13 series, we have the Truma AquaGo instantaneous hot water system. On the outside, we have our kick-ass shower tent, our outdoor shower, a 19 litre Thetford toilet cassette, and generator or barbecue storage hatch. Alright, let's check out inside what the Lowdown 13 has to offer. So inside you see a generous sized single bed right up the front. So we've got a fan, 12 volt sockets, reading lights, everything you need for your own secluded space. Up the rear, we've got a queen bed, as well as 12 volt sockets, reading lights, and an individual fan each. So 3 fans in the Lowdown 13 bunk model. Underneath the sink here, we have some of our 12 volt EnerDrive charging system, as well as some storage. Under the bed, Truma Sapphire aircon and our Evaspatcher diesel heater. On the other side, on our single sofa seat, we've got 12 volt sockets, a Truma AquaGo dial, 240 volt power, as well as our 24-inch smart TV. Under the single bed up the front, we do have some storage. Including 3 pull-out drawers. A Furion head units up the front with speaker, as well as switch to isolate inside and outside. And on the other side over here, we do have our EnerDrive ePro battery monitor and EnerDrive inverter charger combo with a 2000 watt inverter and an 80 amp charger. And over here, we have our push button for our electric roof for our up and down, as well as our 12 volt display panel fitted underneath, hidden away from fingers. So we've got our on and off, our lights, shower and handle lights, as well as our front and rear pumps. The Lowdown 13 all has an ensuite with toilet shower combo. And here we have it, the 12 volt EnerDrive setup in this van. Now we've chosen to go with the EnerDrive setup because we believe this is a quality product and we believe only quality gear goes in our van. So let's have a look and start off with the EnerDrive 300 amp hour lithium battery. Just the one unit here. It's got the Bluetooth battery monitoring app, as well as all this gear here is hooked up through the shunt that we'll get to a little later. The 300 amp hour lithium battery comes with 5 years warranty and is also backed up by lifetime tech support. Grabbing power from this battery is a 2000 watt inverter with AC transfer, and to charge it back up, we've got an 80 amp AC charger. So what that means is we can draw up to 2000 watts from this inverter whilst using 240 volt appliances. And then when we need to charge the van back up and we plug into 240, either through mains power or a generator, we're going to charge at the rate of 80 amps. So charging this battery back up, 4 hours, and we're back on the road fully charged. So that's the beauty of using higher amperage products. Once we do run down, we're quickly back up and running. Whilst having 80 amps feeding in through 240 volt, if we find ourselves off grid, we do have our MPPT solar controller. So the solar feed from the roof is taken in and looked after by this controller here. That'll all be fused internally inside and take care of the roof panels. Whilst the roof panels are looked after by the MPPT, we have our EnerDrive DC-DC charger. So what we can utilise this for is portable panels with the additional Anderson plug. We can add up to another 600 watts through that. So we can utilise using the roof solar and portable panels at the same time. Whilst travelling, the roof panels once again are taken care of by the MPPT, and the DC-DC will take feed from your car. So you've got two charging sources at once. Alright, so while we've got our inputs, also outputs, the ePro battery monitor is here to calculate it all and tell us exactly what's going on. What's coming in versus what's going out, how many hours are left, what our state of charge is. So that's going to look after your full battery setup to let you know how much longer you've got left off grid, so you can maximise your time and your energy consumption. So once again, you've got your 300 amp hour BTEC battery, your 2000 watt inverter, an 80 amp AC charger, your roof MPPT solar controller, your EnerDrive DC-DC for your portable panels and your car feed, and your ePro battery monitor. Now the reason we fit this EnerDrive gear is we believe they are superior in the 12 volt market. They are backed by strong customer service and the quality of their product. We believe that is exactly the same motto we have at JAWA. It's a no-brainer to put this quality gear into our quality hybrids. Alright, so let's just go back through those items we've run through, included as standard features in the Lowdown 13. So the EnerDrive 12 volt setup boasts a 300 amp hour lithium battery, the 2000 watt AC transfer inverter with the 80 amp AC charger, the EnerDrive MPPT solar controller, the EnerDrive DC-DC 40 amp controller, the ePro battery monitor. We've got 600 watts of solar on the roof and the additional Anderson plug for portable panels, all coming with a 5-year warranty. Heating to keep you warm in the winter, we've got the eBispatcher diesel heater, as well as the Truma AquaGo instantaneous hot water. To keep you cool, we've got the Truma Saphir underbed reverse cycle aircon, as well as the free Ranger fans. This is fitted with the electric push button roof lift, as well as 2 water tanks and 1 80 litre grey. The Lowdown 13 off-road suspension, we've got the 4 level shock absorbers, the Japanese bearings, the off-road brake magnets, as well as the laser level wheel alignment before this van leaves the showroom. We've got the 24-inch smart TV, the Furion head unit to keep you entertained off-grid. This one's fitted with the dust reduction system, the Gusto DRS 12 volt unit. Refrigeration, we do have the 95 litre Evercool fridge freezer as a standard inclusion, as well as the 4-burner gas cooktop. This van comes in with tear, including that fridge weight, just on the 2 tonne mark, and can be loaded up to 2500 ATM. So you've got a generous 500 kilo payload to load into this little van. The length on this Lowdown 13, just under the 6 metre mark, under the 2.5, and the big thing, the 2200 travel height on the Lowdown 13. Our drawbar is 150 by 50 by 4 mm Q345 steel. The Lowdown 13, lightweight, low travel height, loaded with standard inclusions. If you want any further information, head to the website or pop in to one of our showroom locations so we can get you on the road. Journey Australia with attitude.